Yo, what's good, everybody? Ike Watson. Tell you a little bit about myself. Seattle native, born and raised. For as long as I can remember, all I did was play sports, specifically football, and made music. At the age of 8, same year I started playing football, I actually started teaching myself how to play the piano, at least a little bit, and then at age 10, I'll never forget this. I made my first beat in my uncle's basement, and his friend, his partner started rapping to it, and I was so stuck. I'll never forget that because the way that it made me feel, it sparked something in me that let me know that music was what I was gonna do for the rest of my life. Like, I knew that this was it. I knew I was gonna be producing records for people, and I knew I was gonna make it big doing music, right? And at that time, I was telling my mom, like, yo, I really wanna make beats. She said, master this keyboard and I'll get you what you need. And at that time, it was like a little Casio or whatever. A little Casio keyboard, the little rinky-dink ones, they teach you, help you play hot cross buns on it or whatever. Trash. You know what I mean? It's probably like $50 at the store right now or less. I learned how to play that piano though, man. I did whatever I could. Like I took lessons. I sat at the guys that were in the choir in church, watched them play. I watched them make beats. I watched them do everything that they did so that I could learn how to do it myself. When I finally approached my mom and was like, Mom, I learned how to play the piano. I'm in choir. I done did this, I done did that. Now I really want this Yamaha Motif ES6. At the time, my mom was a single mom, so I didn't really expect her to get it right away, but I did expect getting it though. You know what I mean? I also didn't know as well too that the keyboard was $3,500, I believe, at that time. That's crazy for anybody to just be like, hey mom, single mom at that, can you give me this $3,500 keyboard so I could make beats? Not even knowing if that's gonna be like a real thing that I would do for the rest of my life. But my mom said, yeah, because I had already put in the work to get what I wanted. That was the only thing that I wanted for Christmas when I turned 13 or 14 years old. I'll never forget that. She eventually ended up getting it for me, but it wasn't until May or June of that year that I got my Christmas present. And I did not care because all I cared about was making beats. From that sacrifice, from that commitment, man, I honestly can say that it put me on a path to where I've been producing, songwriting, mixing, doing everything that I can, even an artist at one point in time for 15 years, 15 plus years now. I'm still young. I started early, but I'm so thankful that it did put me on that path because I've experienced some crazy things. I've been in Sony Epic, been in Atlantic, I've been in Interscope, I've been in Def Jam, I've been in Primary Wave. I've gotten a couple major placements, Neff the Pharaoh, J Park. I even have some tracks right now that are still waiting to get put out by Chevy Woods, Wiz Khalifa, and a couple other people, man. But I say all that to say, I got to that point where it almost, felt like I was living the dream, quote unquote, or I was getting ready to embark on living the dream, quote unquote. You know what I mean? And I found out that dealing with the labels and everything, not what I wanted. I even watched one of my buddies get a plaque and he still worked like he never even got one. You know what I mean? It looks nice, but it's not what it's all cracked up to be, but it's still fun. So it's I got, I was looking that whole time, it was the grass is greener on the other side type deal. And I got over there and the grass was yellow, green in some spots and dead in other places, and halfway alive in other places, dandelions growing in some spots. It just wasn't what it was cracked up to be. But from all of that, what I did honestly learn was that the power is truly in the independent's hands. So meaning the independent producer, the independent songwriter, the independent artist that's willing to put the work in and willing to do whatever it takes to succeed is the one that's really gonna win in the end. I'm just here to let you guys know, you've heard part of my story and where I'm at, where I've gone, where I'm headed towards is I want people to know that it is the perfect time as an independent for you to invest in yourself. Perfect time as an independent artist, an independent producer, an independent songwriter to put out as much music as possible in the most creative way possible, and for you to get a team behind you to help you get that out to the world. And so I want to help in whatever way that I can possibly help. So below in the description, I've left a link for 10 free beats for you guys to go ahead and cop, go ahead and get. It's free for profit use. I'm not stopping you from making money on these 10 free beats, man. I want you to go ham and do everything that you possibly can to set yourself up for success within this. Because like I said, I honestly believe the power is in the independent's hands in the music industry right now, and I want you guys to succeed. So let me know what I can do to help. Comment below. Let me know what else you guys want to hear from me, how I can help. But take advantage of these 10 free beats and take advantage of the advice that I'm giving you, man. I'm here to help once again. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell to know when I update new things. Best of luck to y'all, man. Hit me up. Appreciate y'all for even listening if you listen the whole way through. Once again, it's Ike Watson signing out. Peace.